says. If you have a guest suggestion, you should send it to pawsprotv@aol.com.
Thank you so much. And a lot of things happening in the state right now. This is Anne Fitzgearld, and she's the Chief of Community Relations for the Department of Agriculture out of Dover, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because when I say a lot of things going on, our state fair.
Exactly right, and that's why I'm here, because I wanted to encourage everybody to go to the Delaware State Fair, because that's when you can have an opportunity to see agriculture on display. Agriculture is Delaware's #1 industry, in my estimation, and so
it's the only industry we got left in the state of Delaware about right now. Everything else is closed. But you know, when people think state fair, they don't think agriculture, and that's one of the biggest reasons that you have the state fair.
Exactly, but most kids, you know, if you say you want to go to the state fair, they say, I want to ride the Ferris wheel, I want to do this, I want to do that. They don't understand that they can get to see cows, livestock, petting zoos, and eat some of the best food on earth.
Right, because all the farmers come in, they you know, and we were talking about that, why they do it in July, right in the middle of the season, you know, because that's when the guys are the busiest, but that's when especially the corn, the sweetest corn in the world right now, coming in off the farm. And, you know, in the Department of, you guys have been a part of the state fair since its existence, I guess.
Well, I can only say that I've lived in the state since 1970, and I've gone to the fair every year. And since I've worked for the state, I go and spend almost the whole 10 days at the fair doing presentations or helping other people do them. And we've got some really, really good things happening in the Department of Agriculture Commodities and Education building this year. Two of the things that I really am so happy about when you talk about food, we've got the world's fastest omelet maker coming in. His name is Howard Helmer. He's sponsored by the American Egg Board. He can make the most delicious omelets, and he'll be doing 4 presentations for us. He's going to be there on the 24th and the 25th. And then on Sunday, the 26th, we've got Father Leo coming in. He's a Catholic priest who has become world famous for his, well, he believes that the family that eats together stays together. So he is a Filipino-American Catholic priest out of Maryland who does this eclectic fusion culinary presentations that are just out of this world.
Yeah, because you know when you think about it, you go into the state fair, Ferris wheels and all this, but there's shows going on inside that agricultural. I guess the 4-H's are big members.
The 4-H is there. There's livestock expositions. And as I keep coming back to food, I'm a foodie, as you can tell. But
we all are.
Yes, aren't we all? But you could go, for example, to the Grange and the Farm Bureau booth and get the best chicken, the best corn, you know, milkshakes, anything you want. I mean, sure, they've got elephant ears and all that good, you know, carny food, but don't miss out on the peas and
ear? I've never.
It's a big pastry type fried thing. It's like a big flat, wide donut.
It's not an elephant ear.
No.
Well, I'm on my way for that.
You know, it's big as
you and Jessica Simpson, you can go talk to her about buffalo wings. You know?
Popular, like carny food, you know what I mean?
It's the junk food.
I've never heard of it.
But there's much better food that you can have if you go inside agriculture.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they have a special building there.
We have 2 buildings, a commodities building and an education building, and all of the commodity associations will be on display with presentations and information. And the education building where we push for agriculture in the classroom and encourage people, because most of the kids today have no clue where their food comes from. They're 3 generations removed from the farm. They don't know. Yeah. But they're going to be voting in 10, 15 years on what happens to your food.
Right. Well, yeah, and which is very important. People got to understand, you know, that's you know, that is a big part of our state, and they definitely need to check it out when they're down there, especially take your kids into it and go through it. Thank you so much for coming up and joining us today.
Thanks so much.
Get out to the state fair, check out the agriculture side of it. Don't just ride the Ferris wheels, because you'll enjoy it, I promise you. Pigs, man, big as this desk. I mean, I'm going to tell you. Stay with us. Be right back right after this.